Good morning, Jess. How are you today?
I'm fine.
So, I'm Miss S. I'm the school social worker. It's my first year here at PS 126. But before we get down to business and talking, I just want to share with you that anything you share with me is kept between us unless you are a harm to yourself or to others. Okay?
Okay. Nice to meet you. I like your office.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem.
So, your teacher, Mr. T, wanted us to meet so that I can get to know you a little bit better, talk about what's going on in your classes and at home. I heard you were growling last week.
I stopped. I only do that at home now.
Are you lying?
No, I just thought it was funny. The other kids at my table think it's annoying.
Okay, well, I'm proud of you for not doing it in the classroom anymore. Good job. Um, but when you decided to start growling, what did that mean for you?
When I was growling, I felt angry.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about what made you angry?
Yeah, I got angry because I feel visible sometimes to my classmates.
Invisible to your classmates. Do you have any friends in the classroom?
Hmm, maybe like two.
And what are they like?
They're nice. I like when we play together in the gym and we sit next to each other in the lunchroom.
Okay, but your teacher said you aren't really paying attention while they're teaching, and you look away from the board. In that moment, you realize you aren't paying attention. Like, what's going through your mind?
When I look at the board, I feel like my brain gets half of the information. I just don't get it.
What do you feel like you're struggling with the most? Like ELA, math?
I really don't get what happens most of the time. It's like I don't want to be in the class. I'm bored in there.
I see that you're frustrated right now, and I'm sorry that school is such a challenge for you. Have you ever asked your teachers for extra help, like after school or something?
I don't I don't know how to ask for help. I'm really just sad about a lot of things. And today I can't stop thinking about my dad.
Jess, can you tell me how you're feeling by pointing to one of these faces?
Um, I feel lonely. I feel lonely because he passed away. He died in August, right before school started.
Jess, I appreciate you telling me that. I know it must be so hard for you to talk about.
Yeah, I thought I got used to for him not being here anymore. But sometimes I don't feel sad and I'm happy. And other days I just want to cry because I miss him a lot right now.
So, to my understanding, what you're experiencing is something called grief. Do you know what that means?
Mm, kinda.
So, this means when we lose someone close to us, there are a wave of emotions that can run through our bodies. And when things are stressful in your life, it can affect how your schoolwork is going and home life.
This is just really hard for me. I feel like it all happened so fast. He was in jail for 2 years and then he came out and now he's just gone.
Were you able to spend any time with him before he passed away?
Yeah,
Okay, so you've seen him. What's a good memory you shared with your dad?
we were close. We went to the park together before and we would play football or I would ride my bike. I saw him with my grandma in jail once. It took us a long time to get there. He left in May and when he got out the cops were started to chase him on the highway and they were going to pull him over. My grandma told me he left the car and started running on the highway and he got hit by a truck.
Are you and your family looking after one another?
My mom is okay, I guess. I think she's fine. She just works a lot.
And that's fine. I understand. Working could help her take her mind off of things. When mom's not around, who's looking after you?
My aunt, she picks me up from school.
Nice. So when you're feeling sad, what what do you do to make yourself feel better
Well, sometimes I color or play on my Switch.
when you're at home? Okay. And when you're feeling sad, do you know how long it lasts? Like a few minutes or a couple of hours?
Now that I think about it, it really just depends on the day.
I see. Were you worried that people were gonna treat you differently if you shared this information with them?
I just feel like people wouldn't know what to say or people would pretend to be nice to me or something.
Yeah, I understand why you would feel that way. So, what can I do in the school to show you that I care and that, like, I support you?
I just feel like sometimes you should know that I'm not gonna always feel good all the time, and I want people to know when to give me space.
We will take your lead on this for sure. And we can talk about it if you want to, or even if you don't want to. Maybe help you come up with a signal, your teachers and I, to let us know when you're not feeling your best.
Um, if I say something like, Mr. T, I want lasagna, does that mean I want to come to your office?
Yeah, like something like silly like that. To like, work together and working with your teachers, and maybe mom can help us figure out the right signal with that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind talking about things with you.
That's really great to hear. I'm glad after this talk that you know that my office is a safe place for you. However, I am still concerned about the grades because this is school and I don't want you to fall too far behind. If you don't mind, would like to contact mom after this talk so that we can set up a time to meet with your teachers and you and discuss about like how we could all help one another in getting you the best education and getting your grades back on track.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna let you go back to class. Thank you for this check-in, and I'll find you at the end of the day and check in with you again before you go home. Okay?
Thank you, Miss S. I'll see you later.
Yes. High five.